Well, Molly Rasmussen, Quinn Grubbs lead the way for Exira-EHK tonight, a win over Sidney. Ladies, they gave you guys a fight, but you're able to hold on and move on, most importantly. Tell me about this win.
It really means a lot to go on since I'm a senior, and I love playing with these girls, and to just keep going, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought battle. We should have came out harder. I feel like we definitely picked up our defense in the second half, and that's what we needed to do in the first half. But we knew it. We came out after a half knowing what we needed to do, and I think we executed. So I think that'll help us going forward.
Yeah, your team had, I think, the first 6 of the second half, and then finished the third with the last 8. What adjustments or what things did you guys do differently coming out of the half that kind of set that up?
I'll go. Okay, go ahead. Well, first of all, our defense always leads into offense, and we picked up our defense, and that was the biggest difference of the game. We applied what we talked about during practice and what we've talked about for the last few days, and since we applied, things started to fall on offense, and we started to play more together and play with more fire under us.
We just recognized their strengths and weaknesses, and like Quinn said, we just applied what we have been talking about for the last few days.
16 points apiece from both of you guys tonight. Tell me about that. What was it that was working?
At first, none of our shots were falling really, and we were just trying to do everything we could, and yeah, just doing everything to work together to make shots. Yep.
For me, it always starts with attacking, and I usually try and attack and create shots for my teammates. And then once I started, it started carrying on to the other players, and so they were attacking, and it drew them in. And so I was able to get more shots up and attack I like to my game I like to do. And so it just allowed us to play more our game when we started to get settled in, and I think that was a lot of it.
The time we record this, we don't know who you guys are going to play yet. East Mills was up on Lennox, so last I saw. So regardless of who the opponent is, what's going to be the approach? What's it going to take for you guys?
It's just going to all have to come back to our game, and we're not going to have to worry about them as much as how we play.
We're just going to have to apply what we talk about in practice, and because Coach always sets us up to win in the best position possible, and we just got to apply what we talk about, and I believe that'll put us in the best position to.
All right, Coach, tough battle. Sidney gave you guys a fight early on, but survive and advance is the name of the game, and you guys do that. What are the thoughts?
I thought, credit to what how Sidney played. You have to have other kids step up at this time of year. I apologize for names because I'm old and it's hard for me to remember names. But, number 2, I thought their point guard played really well for them. I thought she handled the ball extremely well. And then, she made some timely 3-pointers as well. But at the same time, the girls, they battled. We didn't shoot the ball well. We had a lot of open looks. And, when shots don't fall, you can usually control, how you do on the defensive side. And, I thought our girls were able to do that tonight. And, I'm going to say the huge shout out to Shea Burmeister. She had one job tonight, and that was to shut 14 down. And 14 got open on our press as far as defensive transition, and then didn't score again. She finished with 6 points, and that's something that we had talked about. Shea's defense tonight, to me, was really a big difference for us.
You guys start the third with, I think, the first 6. You finish with the last 8, and then in there they were kind of flustered offensively. What adjustments, what changes did you guys make at halftime, or was it just a matter of things clicking?
Well, I think you probably saw at the one timeout, I literally wrote L for left and then R for right, trying to get our girls to understand, some of our defensive philosophy that we have. We would try to shorten the floor, keep it on a quarter, and we just weren't doing that. We were letting them dictate everything that they wanted to do, and that's very uncharacteristic of what we're trying to do in order to move forward. But hats off to our kids too. They found a way tonight. Not playing our best basketball, but that's because of what Sidney did also. So I'm happy just to advance.
Yeah, and that's really all February is about. And you mentioned didn't shoot the ball super great tonight, but Molly and Quinn come through with 16 apiece. What stood out to you from them offensively?
I guess I would just say trying to move more. The second half, I thought we were very stagnant on the offensive side. Nobody was moving. We didn't have cuts whatsoever. And, it's one of the things we had talked about at halftime and just trying to get movement going. We just looked like we were kind of lethargic a little bit. And I thought that we started to move a little bit more. And then we attacked. I thought we attacked the basket a little bit better, and that created some opportunities.
This is a team that has played a lot of high pressure basketball throughout the years, and in games like tonight, does that maybe show down the stretch a little bit when you guys are able to weather Sidney's storm in the first half and pull away?
Well, I would like to think it does. I think the girls have been in those situations like you said, Bum, and I would think it would help us. But at the same time, you still have to execute. I think we were 8 of 15 from the line. We can't do that again. Normally we're close to 70%. So it's something, we just got to get better. You have to, and you got to get better before Friday. The biggest thing is afterwards is trying to carry out a game plan. I said, when Coach and I put together something, it's very important that we try to follow that, and hopefully we can do a better job of that on Friday.
Time we record this, not 100% sure who you guys will face, although I know East Mills was up late. But regardless of the opponent, what do you guys need to do to take care of business on Friday?
Well, I just think we have to play better team basketball. I thought we did a really good job tonight, but 50-50 balls are things you can control, I feel. So going forward. And then I guess the other thing is defensive rebounds and then transition. When we get that, we got to play to our strength, and that's getting out and running the floor. So regardless of who we play, I know that they're both good basketball teams, and that's pretty evident of their records and what they've done this year. But, I'm just more concerned, as all coaches, we're more concerned about our own kids and things that we can do to try to make sure we're ready for Friday.